Alright, Brad, I'm going to show you quickly how to manually index your articles. So on Friday when you post during the day, you can index them so they can get searched by Google. So basically I just published my DFS MBA spreadsheet. So I'm going to go ahead and index that now so that hopefully by tomorrow Google will have found it. So basically I've pulled it up on the site. I've already published it, all that good stuff. So right after you publish it, just go to the site and then go up to your URL and just copy and paste. You're going to copy this last half. The goingfor2.com / part, you can leave that out. So I'm copying the DFS-MBA-FanDuel-DraftKings, basically that whole entire string. So I'm going to hit Control C to copy that. And now I'm going to go to the Search Console. The URL is google.com / webmasters / tools. But if you just Google Webmaster Tools in your Google search, it should pop up. Once you click on it, I created a user account for you. You can log in with your email. I'm not sure how the password works. Maybe it asks you for a password once you log in for the first time. But it should allow you to log in the first time. And when you log in, you're going to see this home screen here, which has the www.goingfor2.com. It has regular goingfor2.com, and then it has my podcast, talkloud.podbean.com. You're going to want to go to the one that doesn't have the www in it. This is the one that's mostly used. It gets the most hits. So you're going to go to that one. And then on this screen here, you got all kinds of options. You can look at the search traffic and the appearance of the websites. Lots of things you can look at if you want to. It shows you what our keywords are, which sites linked us the most, etc., etc. But for our purposes tonight, you're going to want to go to crawl, which is there, and then go to fetch as Google. You're going to click on that, and then you can see where the URL, our website's already been posted. That's why you'll need to copy the whole thing. So up here, you're going to paste that string that we just copied from your article. And you got two options. You got desktop and you got smartphone. I usually do both. So we'll do desktop first, click fetch, and let it do its thing. You can see right here where it says pending. It's fetching it, basically, sending the little Google spiders to the web page to sort of crawl it for keywords. Alright, temporarily unreachable. That's not a good thing. Let's try that again. Every once in a while you got to do it twice, especially if you do it right after you upload or you published. Alright, so this time it's complete. So you see where it says complete, and here it says request indexing. I'm going to go ahead, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and do the smartphone. Paste, click fetch. Alright, so we got it for both. Both articles, smartphone, desktop, complete, request indexing. So I'm going to go ahead and do the desktop first. Click request, click I'm not a robot. And then you got two options here. Crawl only the URL, which is the one you're probably going to use most of the time. I've got 500 a month that I can use. I almost never even go over 300 or even 200 for that matter. So don't, feel free to use it as much as you want. So that's the one you're going to use the most, probably always. The second one, I only get 10 a month. That's crawl this URL and all its direct links. Usually I do that one for like the category pages. So when you go to MBA and it has like 13 or 14 articles on that page, I will use that to index those pages because it'll literally crawl every single article on that page. I only get 10 of those a month, so I kind of value those. So all you're going to do is click crawl only this URL, and you're going to click go, and you'll see where it says index requested. Do the same thing for smartphone. I'm not a robot. Click go. All right, and that's it. Sometimes, let's go ahead and just check real quick. Get rid of this update. Sometimes it's so fast, especially if you do it late at night like I normally do. Sometimes I can go right to my screen, NBA, FanDuel, NBA, FanDuel, lineup, 1, 10, 16. And let's see if we're listed on that first page. All right, so they didn't index right away. Usually if I do that, I'm on the first page, usually for MBA. Let's see if I'm on the second page. All right, so it hasn't indexed it yet, but eventually it will index it. Oh, you know what? I put 16. It's the 17. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Let's try that again. Still not used to the year. All right, so there it is right there, number 2. So the one I just posted, just indexed it, went immediately to number 2 on Google. Let's see if DraftKings shows up too. DraftKings. Yep, number 2 in that as well. So we know the index worked. That's pretty much it. If you had any questions, let me know. The only problem you may have is I had to give you permissions to do these. If I didn't make your permissions high enough, it may not give you the option. Just let me know and I can up your permissions to make sure you can index your own stuff. That's it.